so welcome back to another episode of the Minger Show, and today we'll be doing the second review for the Obi Wan Kenobi show. So yes, I'm wearing my same shirt since yesterday because I love the shirt and it works perfectly with the show. So, but yeah, so if you guys are new or coming into the Minger Show, then what I normally do is I do reviews for Disney Plus, Netflix, when I go see movies in theaters. Sometimes I do trailer reactions, and I haven't done them in the other ones in a while. But that would be like theory videos, about videos, and very long while, which I'm starting to think about what I really want to do with those topics or subjects. But just stay subscribed, hit the notification bell, guys, get notified when I do post those. And so yeah, today there's really not much I want to mention right now, but I'm going to watch the episode and I'm going to discuss what I like about it. And on the last episode, we noticed that Obi-Wan got called by Bail Organa to go rescue Princess Leia by these a bunch of bounty hunters that captured her, but we ended up finding out that Reva, the third sister, hired him to capture Princess Leia, so now he has no choice than to leave Tatooine in order to save her. So, let's go on and watch this episode, and then I'll give out my honest opinions what I like about it. So, I'll see you guys in the next, I don't know, let me just see how long the next episode is. It's supposedly to be... Hang on. It is exactly 41 minutes. So, I'll see you guys in the next 41 minutes. Hey guys, so I am back. So, I officially watched the whole episode of Obi Wan Kenobi, episode 2. And I gotta say, it was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed it. So he went to... what's the planet called? Dubai? Yeah, Dubai or Dubai. I think it's pronounced Dubai. He went there. He goes trying to find Leia. He tries to find information like where to find her, and it didn't really take him too long to get go to the right people, asking, trying to persuade his way to find Princess Leia. And at one point, actually, he encounters this red-headed girl, and it actually turns out to be his actual daughter in real life, Ewan McGregor's daughter. So she was able to get a role for herself in this show, working with her dad. So I thought that was kind of cool because I heard that from a lot of people over the internet. That's actually his daughter. I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, so that's pretty neat that his daughter was able to go into a TV series with him. So. And then after he goes to this source where supposedly another Jedi is on this planet, he goes to this one person, and he's actually just a fake. He's not really a Jedi. He actually has these magnets where he actually fakes closing down shutters and mind tricking somebody over this one of those Jedi intercom things you go yada yada. He's over by over here Or we know how Luke had that little intercom thing. Well, this guy was using the same thing. He was using it to persuade this guy over and he was scamming this this mother and daughter to get him off of planet, and then he was able to get credits off of them. And Obi-Wan was just right there in the shadows, just watching, and he knew exactly he was a fake. He wasn't even really a Jedi. He took all the magnets out of his sleeves. So it's well, he's just trying to get money, but that's the way it is. So he was able to ask that guy to find information where he could find the girl, aka Leia. And so it proceeds on with the episode, and we got to see some more familiar. There wasn't really familiar faces, but he was able to go find this drug place, and he was able to dress up in this weird light bluish outfit with a mask, and a lot of people are referencing that to Breaking Bad. I was really? I wouldn't say Breaking Bad-ish kind of a way, but because of the way he was dressed and had to wear his wearing a mask, and then he went through the back area, and then he was able to knock some people out without using his lightsaber. He just used blaster, and but yeah, so it proceeded on with that, and he was able to find Leia. He was able to find the original bounty hunters who actually kidnapped her, and he was able to take her out. And she she's very untrustworthy with Obi Wan at the moment because as soon as he told us like your father sent me to save you, he's like I thought he was gonna send an army. It's like, well, I'm the army. Let's go, princess. So it's like, let's go. And then when they were like exiting out of the building, the third sister Reva is coming her way to come see Obi Wan, but the bounty hunters weren't able to like keep him sedated in their like little cell thing because he was able to grab the jar of like little red spice and he whacked on the ground, so they were all like like so and it was like, where is Kenobi? And it was getting good. It's getting really good, and then they were able to like escape for the streets. And Leia is talking to Obi Wan. He's like, "You were once a Jedi. Cause I see your saber thingy on your hilt." And he's like, "Yeah, I used to be, not anymore. Keep it down. I don't want nobody to know that I'm a Jedi because he still wants to be hidden from everybody." So, but third sister knows that he's Kenobi, and he still wants to take him to Vader. But later on in the episode, there's this like little montage of Leia trying to run away from Obi-Wan because apparently Reva decided to put a hit on Obi-Wan on all the bounty hunters on Dubai. So now everyone has a picture of like Obi-Wan on their their holocron wrists. And so when Leia saw like the hologram of him on a bounty hunter while he got attacked in an alleyway, she thought the reason why she got kidnapped is way to bring him out. So she thought she kind of trusts Obi-Wan, so she decides to run off and try to get away from Obi-Wan. And then there's this like little montage of like a few bounty hunters going after him, and not really going after Leia. But during the process, they go on the rooftops. They start jumping around. They get blasted by like a bounty hunter or two. And they're mostly trying to get Obi-Wan instead of her. And during the process, Obi-Wan just like sucks his freaking blaster. He cannot even hit for shit. He's like a freaking stormtrooper. And but he was able to take out like one of the bounty hunters, and I think he took out the other one. I couldn't tell, but yeah. So during the process, she's jumping across rooftop to rooftop to rooftop. And then when she gets to this one part where she couldn't get one across, it was too big of a gap. She jumps, but she falls and she grabs onto a freaking wire. And Obi-Wan says like, "Hold on, Leia, hold on, don't let go." And she lets go, and she starts falling. He's like, "No!" And then he has no choice, and he used the Force, and he was able to stop her from falling all the way to her death. And he was able to save her from being hit on the ground like really hard. And she was like, "You used the Force to save me." And when he gets down to the main level of the streets, he was able to like, "Are you okay, Leia?" He's like, "You used the Force to save me." He's like, "Yes, I had no choice. I didn't want you to get hurt." So I thought that was pretty neat. He did that because he doesn't want Leia to die or anything like that because he wants to protect her just like how he wanted to protect Luke, but he had no choice than to leave Tatooine to go save Leia. Then after that point, they decided to encounter the same dude that that was a fake Jedi. He encountered him again, and he gave him like a little. He gave him some coordinates because the other Inquisitors were actually at the spaceport waiting for Obi-Wan because the Grand Inquisitor is getting frustrated with the third sister because she's so frustrated with Kenobi. She wants to send Kenobi to Vader. So he decided to take full advantage and take over the operation, but she still wouldn't have it. So during the process, she was able to encounter the fake Jedi guy. I don't remember his name by heart because it's hard for me to remember names like really fast. So and then that guy was able to send coordinates to a place where they won't be able to. The Inquisitors won't be able to track where Obi-Wan and Leia are going. So he sends them off to this cargo like hold place, and then she was then Reva, the third Inquisitor, bumped into the guy and forced him to tell him where Obi-Wan is, and that's where she encountered Obi-Wan, and then she started talking to Obi-Wan while they were trying to escape. and she's telling him while her lightsaber is ignited. It's like Obi-Wan, you need to like, you know, be wary. You need to pull yourself. You need to force yourself in. You need to turn yourself over to me. And if you do, he'll be proud. I need to send you to Vader. It's like, oh, didn't you know? Vader's alive. Anakin Skywalker is alive and well. And Obi-Wan just has this look and was like, what? And he has this, like, you know, like, I think he was like about to have a flashback, but then the Grand Inquisitor showed up and told her to stand down, but instead she freaking stabbed her lightsaber inside the Inquisitor, killing him. But I don't think he actually would die, because this is actually canon towards the Rebels. So, because in Rebels, he's actually still alive, and it's in around the same time period. So, I think he's probably not dead. He probably will be taken towards the, you know, get a course on wherever they live, and he will get, like, re-preserved into a better body. Kind of like how Fennec Shand and the Mandalorian got her, you know, she got shot in the chest, and she got rebuilt into have a better body. So I think that's what's going to happen to the Grand Inquisitor. He's probably going to get the same treatment. So I don't think he's actually going to be dead. And then after that, Obi-Wan decides to take Leia and go to that cargo ship and actually leave planet. And then he's having this little moment, and Leia's trying to talk to him. It's like, Obi-Wan, Ben, what's the matter? What happened out there? And he says under his breath, Anakin. And then it shows Anakin, or Darth Vader, and a bacta tank healing up, and he opens his eyes, and it's like, oh, he knows that Obi-Wan said his name. I think he's aware that he's out there now. Oh, this is getting so good, guys. I am feeling super stoked. Oh boy. I love it, guys. This is great. I love where it's going. I can't wait for the third episode on Wednesday. I think it's gonna be an insane episode. I don't know if we're gonna be seeing Vader. We're probably gonna be seeing Vader a lot more in the third episode. We're probably gonna be seeing him trying to go see the Inquisitors where they are, and he's gonna ask them where's Kenobi, and he's gonna try to find his way probably during the third episode to find where he's going. He might end up finding Kenobi on his home planet of Tatooine. That's probably where they. It'd be kind of a weird place for the battle. So probably not Tatooine. It'll probably be somewhere else. Maybe on Mustafar again. That would be cool. That would be cool. But until then, guys, that's just like a little theory. So that concludes my reaction/review for episode 2. So I think for the rating, I'm probably just gonna give it probably roughly around the same thing like I did yesterday. So maybe like around like 4. I'll probably give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.4 out of 5. So that concludes episode 2 from a review for the Obi Wan Kenobi show, and I'm really liking where it's going so far. There's a lot of cool Easter eggs, and I noticed in this show where this is one quote where Leia said during the process where they were trying to get away from the Inquisitor, and where she says, I want you to make me float. And that was like a little reference from, you know, The Last Jedi, where Leia was a lot older and she was able to use the Force to float across space back towards the spacecraft. So I think that was a reference to that. So I was like, oh, that was pretty interesting. There was a few other ones, but I couldn't remember like where exactly they were going with it. But it was, yeah, so there were just some cool little things I noticed that was actually pretty awesome. But either way, there was not anything else I did notice that really caught my eye particularly. But it's getting good so far. I'm really liking it. So if you guys want to go see the Obi Wan Kenobi show right now, I totally recommend you guys go on to Disney Plus and watch the first 2 episodes, and then the third episode will be coming out on Wednesday. So thank you guys for watching. So wherever you guys are in the world, we're going to good afternoon, and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys are going to be notified when I do post on the coming show. And yeah, so it's getting getting so good, guys. I'm getting excited. So I'll see you guys on the next video. So peace out.